Peace and love, everybody. Today we have a very, very special review for you today. We have something finally from UA Plug. UA Plug was nice enough to send me these shoes today. That means we have a sponsored video by UA Plug. I'm very grateful for this shoe. UA Plug is the most requested video that I've gotten for these type of sellers. So I hope you enjoy it. Here it is. Let's just jump right into it. So here's the packaging. These did come DHL, and it took them about maybe 15 days considering what's going on right now. We have the Air Jordan 1 High OG Travis Scott. So we have the bubble wrap here. The box got a little beat up, but that's okay. We have a nice little certificate from UA Plug giving you $10 off once you scratch off that code. And looks like the owner, Dan, got that out to me. Shout out to Dan. Much love. Thank you, sir. I think everybody knows that's in the UA sneakers that UA Plug is not the cheapest source for these sneakers, but they also value quality over everything. Quality is number one with this company. So let's go ahead and scan this. It comes up in a number. Again, you guys know how I feel about StockX tags. I don't like them. They're kind of misleading. It makes me feel like these are geared to be pass through the legit checks and all that, which I don't condone that. And you know, by the way, I don't condone selling or reselling UA sneakers or retail sneakers. That's just my thing. So StockX tags, I'm not really with it. Here's the paper. I'm not going to dive too deep for the details of this sneaker because I'm going to compare them to a pair that I got a while back from Kixie. As you can see, the box actually, it scans. So the box scans, that's a good thing. The other box from the other seller also scanned as well. So let's jump right into the comparison of the two. So on the left, we have the other, which I already mentioned their name, and I'm not going to disparage the other company because that's not the kind of person I am. I just want to do a fair comparison because the other company was regarded to have very good Travis 1 highs as well. So let's just jump right into it. All right, let's just start off with the box. I don't know if you guys can see any difference in the colors. I'm using multiple lights here, so colors can kind of be deceiving. Here's the paper. And if you look at the boxes, they both have the swoosh. And I was told for the Nike check, there's supposed to be some little weird code. I've never seen that, and it's not on either of these boxes. Going back to the paper, I did notice once I start feeling on them that the other is very type of waxy and smooth and glossy, and UA Plug is very paper tissue-y like, and I'm not sure which one is closer to the legit because I've never had a authentic pair, but that's what I got from the paper. The box has the flip tag on it, and UA Plugs also has the flip tag on it as well. So go ahead and just take a look, see if the colors are any different. If you notice anything or you have an original or retail pair, please drop it down in the comments. The more information I can get in the comments, the better the video. So moving along, there is this little code that's under the tongue there, and this is the other pair. It's on the left shoe. If you can see it right there, it looks like it ends with a T. This one I've checked before, it does not have it, but I'll let you guys see for yourselves. It is not there. Let's take a look at UA Plugs. UA Plug has the code under that one. Looks like it ends with T again. It's really hard to film that little code, by the way, but it's there on the left shoe. Looking at the right shoe, it's got the code again. So that UA Plug's got a couple codes, the other one does not. And as you can tell, the pink laces is UA and the black laces are the other. There's a look at the insoles. Just want to see if there's any details you guys notice. I know this part's going to be wiped off as soon as you start wearing them 3 or 4 times. It'll be gone, so just including it. There's the tag. The tag says 12/25/18. I can't see it. I had to go back and actually look at it. And they both have the same date, and I was told the little QR code is not supposed to be on those, and they both do not have that. So just taking a look at the quality of the stitching on the back of the tongue, To me, they both look really good. I don't see any drag letters or any type of off sketch type of lettering there. Look at the made in China. It looks like there's some shadows there, but I'm just not sure. And this is a very, very minuscule part. I mean, to me, these little details don't matter to me because I'm not going to be trying to sell them. I'm just going to wear them. I wear all my shoes. So I wanted to look at the heel here. Just the overall shape, the color. Take a look at the soles. Look at the face on the back, the embossment of the face. Both of them look really good. And when I was editing the video, I noticed that these two shoes are totally two different colors. I know it's hard to tell, but UA Plugs looks a little bit more browner, and the other looks a little bit more darker chocolatey. And I know that's hard to tell because they both look identical, but you can see. Trying to point out the stitching there. I think the UA Plug may have more stitching, but UA Plug stitching looks, to me, a little bit more uniform. That's just from what my eyes can see. If you guys feel any different, again, don't hesitate to drop it down in the comments. It will not hurt my feelings. I love comments. It's the best feedback I can get. Also, don't be afraid to reach out to me at Cola Culture on my Instagram. I got Twitter going, but my Twitter's very weak. Reach out to me on IG. We can talk about further details, maybe pricing, things that don't belong in the comments. Maybe you can reach out to me there and we can discuss a little further. But again, like I mentioned earlier, the Mocha on these shoes, they look a little different. And it's just so hard to tell. To me, UA Plugs just looks a little bit more Mocha-ish to me. So I just don't know. That's why we're comparing them. Here's side-by-side looks just to kind of show you the difference in the colors. Let's take a look at the white tumbled leather. It looks pretty good. Also take a look at the reverse Nike check. There is a difference in the leather texture on the Nike check. It's kind of hard to see, but if you look closely, maybe you have to pause the video, you can tell there's a different type of material they use for that black tumbled leather. So I'm just trying to give you close-ups, fine details of it. The UA Plug sneaker also smelled sort of like a sneaker you'd get at a Foot Locker, had that really fresh box smell fresh. It wasn't over gluey smell. It smelled really good right out of the box. So kudos to UA Plug for that one. But just look at the details, guys. Again, pause if you need to. Let's move on to the Air Jordan stamp there. I don't know if this one looks a little weaker than the other because I've actually worn the ones from the other company. I've only worn them actually 2 times, so they're not that worn, but I have worn the pair from other. Let's take a look at the shape of the tongue. I know that matters. Both tongues have the proper weight. I looked over the stitching and couldn't find too many flaws. UA Plugs, like the second level of the stitching right there, it does look a little bit more tucked and tight, but I don't know. There's the Cactus Jack. Look at the stitching on the Cactus Jack black stamp there. One of the most important is the toe box. Look at the white leather that's on the toe box there. Looks good. It's responsive. It bounces back. Those will probably crease really nicely. I creased the pair from the other pretty good, but by stuffing them with tissue paper, the creases came right out. So the leather toe box on both of these are really good. You can tell it's a different texture though. This is the other shoe. It just looks a little different. Again, these are worn, but the texture, see, it kind of imprinted a little bit more. Again, I don't know. Look at the size of the holes. Here's the toe box. Kind of look at the stars on the toe box down there. I was told the stars are supposed to be kind of worn, but I mean, that really doesn't matter because you're going to wear the shoe at some point, right? Cactus Jack, that's kind of hard to see on both of them. It looks, to me, it's in the right place. Look at the color of the soles. It's supposed to be kind of this off-whitish color. I think UA Plugs may be a little darker. I don't know. Again, I have different lights set up. There's an overhead light. There's 3 lights behind this. The Nike check is definitely another difference here. Look at the texture of the actual tumbled leather. compared to UA plugs, and I was told the Nike check is supposed to be touching the Mocha towards the heel. So just trying to give you some close details of that, and just the overall quality of the shoe. I'm going to try to go through these as close as I can to my camera. This isn't my close-up camera, but I just want to show you some of the stitching, the fine details. I mean, both of them look good, but you guys be the judge for yourself. I've been getting UA plug requests since I started reviewing these type of sneakers. So again, I'm very grateful they got these to me in a timely manner. But take a look at the toe box there. I think the toe box is tight. It looks really good. I see a very, very little amount of glue there. And you're gonna get glue on any shoe. So there's no glueless sneaker out there. But just look at the overall quality. It looks good. Looks really good. Feels good. Doesn't have like that cheap feel. Everything feels premium right here. Now on the other, there's some bumps in the black in the upper collar there. I don't know if that's why I had them stored or what, but look at the toe box. These look good too. Again, now I'm really noticing the different color Mocha. I've actually done another video a while back comparing the Kixie version to a retail version of the Travis Scott's High. So go ahead and check that out and come back to this one if you can, or just watch both of them. Let's go ahead and get the black lighting done. To me, nothing really stood out, but I was told on the soles there's supposed to be some pink ink marks, and I don't see that on either pair. There's a little bit on the other pair, but the pink ink marks that I've seen from retails, I can't find it on either of these pairs, but nothing really stood out. And it's a little difficult filming black lights, but you know, we got to do it for the community. I got to give you guys the most premium content that I can. There's the inside. UA plug is on the UA plug. That's kind of interesting, actually. I don't even know how they did that. See, there's a little bit of pink ink right there, so that's pretty close to retail. Let's go ahead and jump into the on feet. I went out with my good buddy Comac. He's my cameraman now, and we just kind of tried to get some close-ups of the sneaker. I mean, they do fit true to size. I actually wear, come to find out, a 9.5 in Air Jordan 1s, and this isn't the average Air Jordan 1. It's more premium. It's thicker. It has more materials. It's more involved. But I wear a 9.5. These are 10s, and I went with the 10 because the pair from Other was also a 10. I felt that'd be the best comparison. But you guys already know these look great on feet. I like the pink laces. The black laces look good too. They also come with red. They also come with white as well. But pink is good. And you guys know, if you watch my videos, I'm not afraid to wear pink. I love pink, especially pink and brown. Those colors go great. Just taking a look at some of the details here, and they feel great as well. There wasn't any pinching on my toes or anything like that. I wish I had it in the 9.5. So UA plug, if you want to send me a 9.5 again, you know, I'm not going to be mad at you guys. I'm just happy you sent me a shoe, period, because I mean, my inbox was filled with messages from people saying, hey, can you do a UA plug review? And I was like, well, they're a little on the pricey side, so that's going to have to wait for a while. And UA plug was like, hey, let's let the people know that we have premium products here, which they do. At this point, I can pretty much say UA plug is the truth. Do you want to spend that type of money on the shoes? I would say sure, if you want the best quote unquote UA sneaker that you can find. You guys know I had to crease them. Always got to do a crease test. There's my man Comac. But again, I just wanted to bring you guys this comparison. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it kind of dispelled some of the myths about UA plug being overpriced for their products, and their products aren't that great for what they're charging. That's a myth. Their products are great for what they're charging. To me, it's personally still a little pricey, but it could be worth it. I mean, these shoes now on StockX, they go for thousands of dollars, so the choice is yours. But I'm out, guys. Go ahead and thumbs up the video if you can. Please subscribe. I will try my best to get another product from UA plug. Thanks a million. I love everybody that watched the video. Shout out to all the subscribers. Peace and love.